I feel like this because my wife, my daughter, the government, the weather, the politics, the financial system, everything except you. Step one to transforming your life is taking ownership and responsibility for the way that you're feeling. Many people don't want to face that. They don't want to take that responsibility because it's a big responsibility to say, the way that I feel belongs to me. But if you don't do that, you will always be a prisoner. You will always be a victim. For example, if you were born into a family that created a negative environment and that had such a negative impact on you, would you not want that to be the catalyst for you to create something different for your family? Or are you going to look back and say, I am this angry, bitter, resentful, fragmented, stressed out person because of how I grew up? Is that what you want to do? Do you want to use that as an excuse, or you want that to be your catalyst? To say, this is how I grew up, I didn't like it, this was negative, this was hurtful, and I don't want to be that kind of person. That's what I went through, but I'm not going to do that for my family. I'm going to be a different father, a different parent. The way that you choose to interpret what just happened to you is going to become the experience that you will have from this situation. It's really up to you. You are designing your life by the stories that you decide to tell. You have the choice to be a heavy, judgmental, frustrated, angry, fear-based person, or you have the choice to be an expression of love, kindness, openness, contribution-based person. You can choose to be a person that lives in abundance by looking at everything that you have in your life, or you can choose to be a person that lives in scarcity by looking at everything that's missing. Be responsible for who you are. Be responsible for your thoughts. Be responsible for your choices and actions. The only way that you're going to move towards freedom and expansion and lightness is by taking responsibility. And it takes courage to do that, but there's no other way. One of the things that really changed the way that I experience life and see life is because I've had all these paranormal experiences or out-of-body experiences or divine experiences. It doesn't matter what you label them, but that allowed me to see things from a completely different vantage point. But one of those defining moments was when I deeply knew and felt without any doubt that I was one with everything that is. Deeply connected, interconnected. That idea of oneness was no longer just a great idea. It was a deep, visceral understanding. And that changed my whole life. If I'm connected to everything and everyone, then I affect everything and everyone around me by who I am, by the choices that I make, by the energy that I carry. I never realized that who I am has this impact, a direct impact on the lives of others. More people will create change in their personal life when they have a real powerful why, a reason to do so. And that most powerful why is when they realize, when they wake up to the effects that they're having on the ones that they love the most. All of a sudden, they're more primed to take care of themselves or to create changes, to make better quality choices. So once you understand that, then you take accountability and responsibility for your life. You take responsibility for your health. You take responsibility for your well-being. You take responsibility for your energy. That's true empowerment.